Well, good evening, basketball fans, and welcome here to Colombia for tonight's FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers of the Americas between our host Colombia and the visitors Chile. We are currently in Barranquilla, Coliseo Deportivo Elias Chagwin, and it is going to be a very, very close matchup between two teams who have developed a bit of a rivalry since the FIBA Americas qualifiers. The rivalry between these two teams comes, of course, from the America qualifiers in which Colombia sealed the deal. A victory against Argentina, which saw them qualify on to play at the FIBA America Cup in Brasilia. It's a new start here. These teams now will be competing for a position in the 2023 FIBA Basketball World Cup in either Indonesia, Japan, or Gilas, Filipinas.
Damos la bienvenida a la cancha.
Well, if you think, go back to 2020, of course, these two teams in those qualifiers played a head-to-head matchup. Colombia winning the opening game in Santiago, Chile. And only days later, Chile winning the head-to-head by a bigger margin and celebrated in front of the Colombian bench in Bogota as if they'd already qualified. But it was Colombia who picked up a very impressive victory in the third window against Argentina. So hence where the rivalry comes from. Chile will not be going to Brasilia in early September for the America Cup, but they'll want to set a statement here tonight.
Con el número 19, Ignacio Carrión. Con el número 20, Gerardo Isla. Y con el número 44, Manuel Suárez.
Well, Manuel Suárez, the big man, 6'10", left-handed shooter, one of the key players, of course, here for Chile, as we saw in the windows of the American Cup qualifiers. Well, for the likes of Colombia, key player for them is going to be that man there on the left, number 10, Hanso Atencia, Juan Teo as well, the big man. Well, they're going to have to play with a lot of energy. Brian Angola. Colombia, of course, as we mentioned, the size and physicality. I mean, Juan Teo, of course, is one of the top players for this Colombian national team. Tempo will be key, that's for sure.
Andrés Valencia, con el número 15, Jason Toro, con el número 20, Andrés Ibargüen, con el número 22, Álvaro Peña, con el número 59.
Well, Colombia's key thing, of course, here tonight, as we mentioned, they can control the rebounds, try and get out as much as possible in transition. It can't be their game here tonight. Montano, a new addition to this team for Colombia, along with Peña for that matter. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we will now stand for the national anthems of these two wonderful countries.
Les pedimos a todos que se pongan de pie para escuchar el himno nacional de Chile. Por favor, permanezcamos de pie para el himno nacional de Colombia. Según los protocolos de COVID-19, damos la bienvenida a los equipos a intercambiar un saludo social a distancia.
Well, national anthems of these two wonderful countries have been sung, and ladies and gentlemen, we'll get set now to introduce our officials for tonight's game. Our officials are coming from Puerto Rico, Ecuador, and Honduras. From Honduras, we have Orlando Jose Varela Diaz. From Ecuador, we have Cristian Paez Arteaga. And from Puerto Rico, we have Jorge Vasquez. We're very proud to say we have some of the finest officials here in world basketball. They've done an excellent job at all of our competitions, and they'll continue to do so here tonight at the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. We're going to take a look at the starting lineups right now here. We're going to start with the Chileans, of course. No doubt we're going to see the big man, Suarez. Was the great Gerardo Sole would say when he calls these games, when you have a big man like Suarez, you got to give him la pelota and let him go to work. Well, Sebastián Herrera, Franco Mores, Sebastián Suarez, Felipe Hasse, and Ignacio Carrion will make the starting lineup. Well, of course, you got Isla Jones coming off the bench, of course. Well, there is the head coach of Chile, Cristian Santander. Well, he would have been very disappointed, of course, knowing that his team didn't qualify for the FIBA America Cup. But again, he knows that now it's a new journey for them. They won't be going to Brasilia. Well, Brian Angola and Hessa Atencia, who spent the last season playing in Spain, of course. Michael Jackson and Juan Tello, the big man. Botaluque, Peña Munoz, Roque Montaño will be coming off the bench, and Coach Moreno knows it's going to be size and physicality. Remember, he was the man that led Colombia to the big victory over Argentina in the third window of the FIBA America Cup qualifiers. And it was that victory that sealed the deal, that booked him a vacation in September to the capital of Brazil. I'm not talking about Rio de Janeiro. That's not the capital, baby. I'm talking about Brasilia, where will be the FIBA America Cup. And right now, he's going to be thinking about booking those tickets. I mean, he'll be wanting to take a journey possibly to Indonesia, Japan, or Gilas Filipinas for the 2023 FIBA World Cup. And he got to get started tonight. It's Colombia. Remember, we are live here right now in Barranquilla, Coliseo Deportivo, Elias Chegwin. Well, this is the third window of the FIBA America Cup qualifiers.
No pensemos más allá de cada pelota. A disfrutar el juego y a sacarlo adelante. Vamos con todo. Vamos. Vamos, Chile. Dale.
Inicial de la selección Colombia.
Pues vamos así. Ibargüen.
Con el número 8, Michael
Juan Diego.
Con el número 10,
Angola. Michael. Hey. Hansel, atencia acá. Si ganamos el John Ball, vamos para atrás. La entregamos a Michael, llega y se corta acá. Dribla. Juan Diego llega acá. Ibargüen llega. Ya, y Hansel llega a este lado. Hey, pasamos, cortamos. Hey, puerta atrás. Reversamos. Juan Diego, omitimos. Y vamos.
Well, buenas tardes to all of our fans, as they would say in Spanish, los aficionados y fanáticos. We're live here in Barranquilla, Colombia. Remember, this is a rivalry. Go back to 2020, prior to the global pandemic. These two had a head-to-head, as I already mentioned, in the FIBA America Cup qualifiers. Colombia won the first game in Santiago, and then Chile came back a few days later in Bogota and celebrated right in front of the Colombians as they won the head-to-head. But it was Chile who ended up not going to the FIBA America Cup. Chile are 0-4 right now here in the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. Colombia won victory. We're underway. Well, tempo is going to be key in this game, of course, and there's an early shot already for the perimeter. It's no good. Angola gets a rebound. He'll try and push this one in tempo. Well, Brian Angola has really proved himself to be a top scorer here, of course, throughout his career. Well, there's the fake by Juan Tello. Juan Tello with a step-back jump shot. Nothing but net from the mid-range. Okay, that's one player, of course, that Colombia want to get going as early as possible. He's putting his hand in the cookie jar. As Chile just trying to assert themselves here on offense. That's a deep, deep three right in the face of the defender. Doesn't get it. Angola with a rebound. And again, Franco Morales, very hasty, of course, in his options and what he's trying to go for on offense. Is Hansel Atentia, a player with very terrifying speed when he has the ball in his hands, but Atentia steps back, takes a deep, deep three. The three is up. The three is good. Well, Hansel Atentia already feeling the confidence. Remember, the young man who's played the majority of his career so far in Spain and Europe. Again, taking that experience to volleyball course here to play for the Colombian national team. Well, the home crowd, I think they want to travel there, but they're not going to get it. Well, Herrera now, nowhere to go here. He's got to get a shot off. Herrera has to force a three up. The three is up. It's no good. Angola with another rebound. Finding Teo. Teo now crosses over, dribbles off his own feet, and Colombia turn it over. Well, Chile trying to go in transition, hangs in the air, doesn't get it. Teo missed a layup, but then he causes, well, excuse me, actually. Well, here's the step back three. I mean, that is Stephen Curry in a Colombia jersey right there. The name is Hansel Atentia. Well, Colombia now trying to patiently build up their offense, looking for a handoff with Brian Angola, but an offensive foul is going to be set in a legal screen by Andre Andrews. Well, excuse me. Ibaguen there, you can see, just setting a legal screen on Herrera. Again, a bit of a costly error. I think he may have possibly knocked the life out of Sebastian Herrera. I mean, Herrera just ran into a train, I think, right there, but again, very costly there. As Ibaguen Andrews picks up the foul, of course. Well, Morales now having to give this one up. Here comes the back down the low post. Tries to go to work now, gets caught in a double team, has to give it up. Under the basket, and again, beautifully tucked away there by Felipe Hasse. Well, it's amazing already that, you know, Suarez is still on the bench here for Chile, and he could be a key difference. Atentia, another step back three, in and out, doesn't get it. This is what Colombia does. They go for those offensive rebounds. Finding Teo to kick this out to Angola. Angola, tough step back. Oh, baby! Brian Angola with the step back triple. Well, that is what he does best. Brian Angola, simply a scorer machine. Well, there's a penetration kick out from Chile. They can't get it. Ibaguen secures a rebound, and now Angola can push this one more time in for Colombia. And a foul, a blocking foul is going to be called on Franco Morales. Well, Morales wasn't originally guarded. Brian Angola, you can see he's trying to match up with Hansel Atentia. We'll get the ball inbound now to Juan Teo. Well, Atentia now, with the time and space, gives this one back up to Angola. Angola coming off one screen. Bounce pass. Oh, beautiful play. The bounce pass. The dime by Brian Angola. Finding Ibaguen Andrews. And all of a sudden, Chile find themselves down 10-2. They got to call timeout. It's all Colombia right now. Well, Brian Angola, one of the best facilitators that you will see here in the Americas, but at the moment, well, probably one of the best scorers for that matter, but right now he is facilitating that basketball.
Que ellos estén preocupados de nuestro ataque.
Hey, van el 5 a hablar si tenemos el mismatch. Soy yo corto, que alguien reemplace.
Vamos a jugar una 8 ahora. Vamos a sacar a Seba con Felipe. Vamos a jugar una 8, a ver si tenemos en ese pase, sacamos algo entre los dos para poder crear juego. Necesitamos verticalizar, no quedarnos solo con los tiros de 3 puntos y defender mejor acá. Recibimos 10 puntos y tenemos las 2 faltas, pero necesitamos ponernos más duro en la defensa, mejor. Dale.
Cuando reciban con intención,
Vamos a una 8, dale. 1, 2, 3, dale.
Well, there was the isolation three-pointer, the step back by Brian Angola. I mean, how do you defend that? That's almost like watching James Harden in a Colombia jersey. Well, Morales now top of the key here, trying to isolate against Hansel Atentia. Good ball movement from Chile. They'll try another three-point, don't get it. An aggressive offensive rebound there. Well, Sebastian Suarez is going to be called for the foul. Well, Suarez tried to follow up there for a second chance point, but problem was he went in very recklessly. Well, Colombia with an 8-point cushion at the moment here with just over halfway to go here in the first quarter. Bogman Andrews now throws this one down to Juan Teo. Teo with the fadeaway, doesn't get it. Morales now can push this one here for Chile. But Chile now just probably need to get in their sets a little bit quicker here. Well, good defense by Brian Angola, forced a tough shot there. There's Teo with a rebound. Well, Juan Teo now finding Hansel Atentia. Atentia dishing it off. That's going to be another turnover there. Jackson unable to control the basketball now. Here comes the big man Suarez for Chile. And you just wonder why they didn't start him at the beginning of the game. He's a very dominant scorer, Manuel Suarez, number 44. They put the ball in the hands now. The big man left-handed, can shoot the perimeter shot. Right now goes straight to work there in the lane. Doesn't get a good move though, but now Jackson will push this one here for Colombia. Well, pulls up for a quick three-point in transition, doesn't get it. That's a very poor shot there. The Colombians showing a bit of that early days run and gun basketball. Remember, they need to win this game. 0 wins so far here in the World Cup qualifiers. All the way to the basket. It's a strong move by Darryl Jones. That's only the second field goal of this game now here for Chile. Well, Jackson now looking for options. The offense here for Colombia. Not a lot of movement off the ball, but they put the ball in the hands now. Angola, another step back, another three-pointer, way off the mark. Colombia, of course, now losing the momentum here in offense. Morales all the way, another kick out. Jones takes the three-point three, is up. The three is tucked away. Well, DJ, all of a sudden, finding life in the Chilean offense. Well, the assist coming from Franco Morales, the beautiful penetration to kick out to the wide-open DJ. Well, Jackson penetrates all the way, tries to go off the backboard, can't get it. Well, Jackson follows up. That's a good hustle play there. Jackson tries another three. The three is up, and again, no good. The foul has been committed by Bogman Andrews. Well, Andrews now will go to the bench, take a breather with 4:06 to go here in the first quarter. Well, Suarez getting a handoff there with Jones, and another foul committed. That's going to be Colombia, against Colombia, excuse me, but Chile ball on the baseline. Well, you can see now the movement, of course, from players such as Franco Morales and now Darryl Jones. It's going to cause a lot of problems, but an offensive foul. It's a silly foul to give away. I mean, Sebastian Herrera, what was he thinking? Well, Chile tried to go with a surprise play there and throw it down low to Herrera. Atentia coming off one screen now, kicking this out to Juan Teo. Teo for three, doesn't get it. Morales comes up with a loose ball. Chile now trailing by 3 points with just over 3.5. Morales coming off one screen. Heavily guarded by Jackson. Another Hail Mary three. doesn't get it. Well, Franco Morales' shot selection at the moment. Well, tries another three-pointer. Juan Teo, the big man, still can't get it. And Hasse now draws a foul. And it's going to be called against number 6, Soron de Luque. Well, both teams really trying to settle, as we mentioned, for those perimeter shots, and not a lot of luck coming for both of them. Well, Chile now going to their bench. Well, Hasse is going to go to the bench, take a bit of a breather. Well, Aita Hirwagen will come into the game, of course, here. Looking for a kick out now. Suarez all the way. Bit of contact, and he doesn't get the and one. But he will go to the free throw line now for 2 shots, and that's exactly what Manuel Suarez will give you. He's a big man, but he can put the ball on the floor, and he can definitely shoot the ball from downtown. Well, I may have given him a few mini accolades in the home crowd here in Colombia. Just reminded him that he missed the free throw. He makes the second one. Coming it down to a 2-point ball game now with under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Angola now catches this one in the low post. Looks to go to work. Trying to dish it off, but De Luque now. A traveling violation's been called. But it's funny that the Chilean coach behind the referee wanted a double dribble call, but the official went with the traveling violation. Let's have a look here. That's definitely the right call, that's for sure. Darryl Jones now looking to isolate, throwing this one down to Suarez. Suarez goes in with that left-handed, beautiful move. Well, Suarez just going to work with the baby jump hook with the left hand. It's tied at 10 apiece now. Mateo catches that one at an awkward angle. De Luque had the three-pointer, didn't take it, goes into the basket, and he gets the and one. Well, Soren De Luque just punishes the Chilean defense. And he will go to the free throw line now here for 2 shots. Well, Suarez ran out, didn't close out. It's a poor closeout there by Suarez. Well, Herrera actually probably should have came out, took the charge a lot earlier, but Brian Angola now will go to the bench, take a breather here for Colombia. Well, Romario Roque is in the game here. He will play in the backcourt along with Hansel Atentia for Colombia. It's a 3-point lead now to the home side. Remember, we are live here in Barranquilla. Well, Suarez, he can make these left wide open, and the big fella nails the triplet. Well, that is what he does best, and he can take games over. Jackson now giving this one back out to Hansel Atentia. Colombia trying to find that rhythm. The pick and roll is going to be set here. And De Luque is wide open. Atentia goes for the tough shot, and again, that's the kind of basketball Colombia don't need at the moment. Very much an isolation style of play, and again, well, there's a pump fake now, spinning the step back. Doesn't get it, but another offensive rebound here for Chile. Well, they can take the lead here. But full zone, they keep it alive, but no. Jackson comes up with it. Jackson throws the Hansel Atentia. Atentia kicks out, big 3, corner. Doesn't get it. Teo with the offensive rebound, doesn't get the and one. But Juan Teo will go to the free throw line here for 2 shots for Colombia. Well, if you want to talk about the career of Juan Teo, we're talking about a man who's played all over the world, of course. Played for the likes of Rytas Vilnius, in Lithuania, Pinarka, Šiauliai, and Tofaš Bursa. Also played for the Estudiantes, who just failed on getting promotion to the ACB this year, thanks to Girona. Not to mention Marcus Sol and his wonderful play, but at the moment, Juan Teo is thinking about getting Colombia to the 2023 FIBA World Cup. Well, Suarez made his last three, takes another one. This guy will light it up all night long. Manuel Suarez, and he lets the crowd know. Again, interesting option for Manuel Suarez to come off the bench for Chile. 1 point lead now to the Chileans. Well, Teo looking to isolate, takes the mid-range. Well, tucks it away. Beautiful play there by the big man, as he puts Colombia back up by 1 point. And now Chile will get the last shot here in the first quarter. Well, Morales has got to get something going. Suarez has made 2 threes, takes another one, doesn't get it. Well, probably just hesitated on taking a three-pointer there, but ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first quarter, Colombia, the hosts here in Barranquilla, have a 1 point lead over Chile, 17-16. We'll take a look at some of the stats here, and then we'll take a look at some of the highlights. Manuel Suarez, so far leading the way here for Chile with 9 points. Well, if you think about some of the stats in this game, of course, I mean, Colombia, at the moment, only 2 for 10 from the perimeter. So far, a total 12 rebounds. If you compare that to Chile, of course, Chile only 8 rebounds. Much better from the perimeter, of course, with 3 for 10 from downtown. But Chile with only 3 field goals from within inside the rainbow. Again, a bit of a slow start for both of these two teams, if you think about it. But let's take a look at the highlights. Well, Juan Teo just trying to get into his groove in this game, of course, and just trying to get that rhythm. So far with 6 points. At the moment, of course, Teo with 6 points. Trying to go there with that 1 3-point field goal, but strong play by Daryl Jones with that 3-pointer and the drive to the basket that he's had so far here. Well, he's 2 for 3 from the field this evening. Well, there's the 3-pointer by Daryl Jones. DJ trying to become the bread and butter for Chile. Make sure you download the app of Courtside 1891. Of course, where you can follow all the best stats and highlights here from the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. Customize your experience now as we begin the second quarter. Teo throwing this one down, of course, kicking out to Hansel Atencia from no man's land. Got it! Big time shot there. Well, Hansel Atencia hits his second 3-pointer of the ball game. Well, back to a 4-point ball game now. Colombia hitting their third 3-pointer of the game, of course. Well, Jones steps back, takes another 3-pointer way off the mark as DeLuque secures a rebound. Again, probably not the shot that Chile wanted. Well, Atencia now with a few seconds, got to get something going. Oh, he fakes it, goes baseline. Oh, he turns it over. And now Chile can push this one, trailing by 4 points. They're going to throw this one down low here. I think a foul's going to be called off the ball, of course. Well, there will be a baseline ball now here to Chile as Franco Morales will inbound it. Suarez looking for a handoff. Tries to go down the middle. Good ball movement here. A few seconds left. The shot clock. Morales, deep three. Nothing but net from downtown. Franco Morales. Well, he's taking a few shots this evening. Has pretty much struggled for the perimeter, but was able to tuck that one away. And now Juan Teo giving this one up here. Well, DeLuque tries to step back jump shot, doesn't get it, but a foul has been called on the ground. It's going to be called on Darryl Jones. Colombia go for another change as Hansel Tensi comes out of the game. It's Brian Angola with the fadeaway. He doesn't get it. Gets his own rebound. It's now Juan Teo with the ball in his hands. Tries a crossover. Well, Teo almost got the rock taken from him. As Manuel Suarez was angry with himself, but the home crowd getting on his case, of course. Well, I think Manuel Suarez again fell asleep there. Again, that's why he's got to keep his composure. DeLuque just took advantage of Manuel Suarez just having that mini tantrum at himself. Fantastic play of Manuel Suarez. Well, Sebastian Suarez now kicks out to Manuel Suarez. Pulls up in the mid-range, doesn't get it. But now DeLuque can push this one here for Colombia. Tries to hesitate. Finds Juan Teo now. Well, Angola now looking to isolate here. Makes a penetration. There's a kick out. Well, probably one more pass. They had an open shot, but go with the tough one. They can't get it. Morales now trying to get to carry on, but it's another turnover. Colombia with another chance to push it. Well, turn it over. It's just sloppy basketball now between these two teams. Well, Colombia want a traveling violation, but they're not going to get it. Suarez, Euro step, beautiful pass. Oh, you gotta love it. Manuel Suarez go with the Euro Chilean step and then dish it off to Ignacio Carrion. Well, Montano now with the ball in his hands, having to give this one up here to Brian Angola. Angola going for the deep three-pointer, doesn't get it. Well, Chile now with a chance here to retake the lead in this one. Morales almost lost his dribble. Finds Sebastian Suarez who lays it up, and Chile takes a 1-point lead. But Colombia is starting to lose their discipline here on defense. We're trying to get the ball in the hands of Brian Angola now. Angola going baseline, kicking out to Juan Teo. Teo for three. The three is up. No good. That's got to be Colombia ball. Sebastian Suarez just checked out of the game, and the home crowd just give him a little greeting as he leaves the court. But we got a timeout now as these two teams want to talk it over.
Hey, vamos a ir, va. Baja. Hey, el saque es de aquí. Hey, saca Angola. Aquí viene Roque. Aquí viene Ibargüen. Aquí viene DeLuque. DeLuque viene por Romario. Romario sale. Hey, aguantamos la pelota aquí. Angola entra. Paciencia. Cuando la reciba él aquí. Hansel. Pantalla Desde Luque y pantalla de Ibargüen sale fuerte. Vamos a mirar a ver, vamos.
Remember, make sure you download the Courtside 1891 app on your mobile phone, your smart tablet, where you can customize your experience from the qualifiers right up to the 2023 FIBA World Cup in Indonesia, Japan, and Gilas, Pilipinas. Remember, there's Courtside 1891. Also, you can watch live games, get all the best highlights that matter to you most, have it right at your best friend. Well, 5:50 to go here in the second quarter. Colombia trailing by 1 point. Remember, they had a big lead at 1 point, but again, very much a poor shot selection for them on offense. Tensi now finally kick this one out to Brian Angola. Angola kicking this out again. Another three-pointer. Three is up, way off the mark. Well, a foul is going to be called against Chile, I think. So it's going to be a baseline ball to Colombia, the fresh 14 on the shot clock. That's what Colombia has to do, of course. Use their size and use the physicality to try and get more offensive rebounds and less settling for the perimeter shots and just try and go in the post against Chile. Angola all the way. Angola gets fouled. So Brian Angola will go to the free throw line now here for 2 shots. Well, Brian Angola played at North Idaho College before going on to play Florida State. Went to high school in Nevada at Finley Prep. Now, his first professional contract outside of university was in the NBA G League, playing for the Lakeland Magic. Was a key member of Ironi Nest Ziona in the Israeli Winter League. That year, they were the champions of the FIBA Europe Cup. And last season was playing for Ike Athens in the Basketball Champions League, a very well-respected and highly regarded professional in Europe. Well, DeLuque now will go to the bench, take a breather here. So Hansel Atentia along with Jackson now. It's Colombia putting on the full court pressure. Well, that's got to be an 8-second violation, I believe. They're lucky to get away with that one. Well, Morales now coming off one screen. Morales from no man's land, step back. Oh, baby! Franco Morales, 3 puntos, por favor. Well, that's actually a second three-pointer of the night here for Franco Morales. Well, Hansel Atentia tries another three-pointer. He can't get it. Well, Chile now with a 2-point lead can look to push on this one. Morales all the way. Morales, high layup, and he kisses that one off the backboard. Well, Franco Morales. Now Juan Teo down the middle. Teo with a little dream hook shot, in and out, doesn't get it. Hansel Atentia with the offensive rebound. Well, again, the movement off the ball here for Colombia is what really hurts him there. Well, 5 on the shot clock now for Angola. A blocking foul has been called against Carrion. Well, looking to isolate now in the lane, force up a tough one. He gets it to drop off the backboard. Well, action Jackson there. Stepping up and cutting it back down to a 2-point ball game. Well, Morales now with the ball in his hands, looking very dangerous here for Chile. 6 seconds now for Morales. Morales, Hail Mary, doesn't get it. As Juan Teo comes towering in for the rebound, and Angola cross-court, well, tough catch there by Bagwin Andrews. Well, Tensi now with the ball in his hands. 2 in the shot clock now. He's got to get something going. Atentia, tough fadeaway. And a very poor shot there by Colombia. Well, Colombia now just lacking the offense to really make Chile move on defense at the moment. Chile just setting back on defense and waiting for Colombia, just forcing them to shoot the perimeter shots. Going all the way to the basket. Oh, he missed a layup. Well, Andrews now finding that goaler in transition. Goal bounce pass under the basket, finds Ibagwe Andrews. He lays that one up, and he ties it up at 28 apiece. Again, possibly something we haven't seen enough from Colombia here this evening is playing high tempo in transition. Well, Hase tries a three-pointer, doesn't get it. As Andrew towers in for the rebound. Andrews spins around, dishes off to Ibagwe Andrews. Well, they keep it alive now. Well, 10 on the shot clock here for Hansel Atencia. Well, beautiful pass to Juan Teo. Teo tucks it away. And Carrion hits the floor. As Colombia retake the lead by 2 points. Ignacio Carrion possibly just took a very awkward shot in the home crowd. Just give him a little bit of a bienvenidos a Barranquilla, Colombia. Let's take a look at the replay here. Right there. Ooh, that is a painful one. Ignacio Carrion. Lo siento, mi amigo. Well, they almost turned it over, but Manuel Suarez now got it by Ibagwe Andrews down the middle. Tries a tough fadeaway, tucks it away. Well, that is what Manuel Suarez will do. Well, Hansel Atencia comes up with a loose ball. Finds Juan Teo. Teo has turned it over. Bit of contact, the one-legged fadeaway, can't get it. Colombia probably don't get enough offensive rebounds as much as they should do with the size and athleticism they have there on the court. Sebastian Suarez with a fadeaway three-pointer, and he nails the three-pointer. That's a three-point lead now here to Chile. Well, Atencia now pulls up the mid-range, finds Ibagwe Andrews. Well, probably took an extra step there, but he lays that one up. Well, started with a simple pick and roll with him. Well, under the basket. Suarez misses it, but they're going to call a foul. So Manuel Suarez will go back to the free throw line here for 2 shots. Well, the big man just still hearing it from the crowd, of course. He makes it 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. Well, he's the top scorer in the game so far with 13 points and 3 rebounds. As Herrera will go to the bench to take a breather here for Chile. Well, another foul off the ball, so Brian Angola will go back to the free throw line. Well, he missed a free throw again. You never want to look back on a game and think that the outcome could have been different had you made all your free throws. I mean, you just have to step up and hit these shots. So far in this game, Colombia have only missed that 1 free throw here. He makes the second one. And likewise, Chile only 3 for 4 for the charity stripe here this evening. Well, we're under a minute to go here in the first half as Chile just holding on to a very slender 2-point lead now with Franco Morales with the ball in his hands. Well, Suarez looking for a handoff. Well, a bump, but I think they're going to call a foul this time against Suarez. Well, we got a timeout now as these two teams want to talk it over.
Vamos a jugar este movimiento, mira. Juan Diego aquí. Juan Diego aquí. Hey, vamos a venir con Hansel aquí. Hey, Ibargüen aquí. Hey, hacemos esto. Tú hasta acá. Hey, Brian empieza aquí. Jackson viene por Brian. Pero Ibargüen viene por Tello. Tello viene aquí o acá. Y si no, Ibargüen aquí adentro. Hey, pantalla la pelota de Tello. Ibargüen, pantalla al jugador de Tello. Tello mire si está aquí. O jugamos a este lado con Brian saliendo del pick. Hey, vamos. Hay que defender esta.
Well, here was the offensive foul committed by, that's definitely a foul for sure. I mean, Manuel Suarez should have no arguments whatsoever. Well, Action Jackson now back in the game. Well, Hanso Atencia almost fumbled the ball there. Atencia now coming off one screen. Getting movement off the ball's been the problem, but he crosses over all the way in the basket. Bit of contact, doesn't get it. Ibargüen and Andrews try to follow up now. Well, Chile have numbers in transition. They're going to slow this one down here. 2 seconds difference between the game clock and the shot clock. It's Franco Morales. Got it by Brian Angola. Morales all the way. Morales, a little bit of a block, but a follow-up. No rebound there by Colombia. Atencia throws it up. And almost hits the ball boy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first half, Chile, the visitors, lead this one 35-33 over Colombia. We're live here in Barranquilla, Colombia, for the 2023 FIBA World Cup qualifiers. This is the third window. Colombia are winless. They need a victory here tonight. We'll take a look at some of the stats and some of the highlights here for the first half. But go get a drink. Go get something to eat. Algunas comida y una bebida. But make sure you come back in just under 15 minutos for the second half here. Well, there are the stats, of course. Colombia 9 for 16 from within the rainbow, and also 3 from downtown. While Chile hitting 6 triples from downtown. Of course, the rebounds going in favor of Colombia, 22-14. Chile with 1 more assist. Both teams with only 3 or 2 steals apiece between them. Well, Manuel Suarez lead goal scorers with 13. Juan Tello, Hanso Atencia, and Brian Angola with 12 points combined. Well, let's take a look now at the highlights from the first half. Well, Colombia came out to a high-flying start. Of course, they were using their size and physicality to really dominate against Chile. But Chile, of course, collectively have been able to battle back. Well, the perimeter shooting from Brian Angola. Well, there's a dish off there to Bagwan Andrews. Well, DJ, of course, had that early 5 points, but relatively quiet since then. It's Franco Morales. Always causing quite a few problems, of course, for Colombia's defense when he's making those penetrations. Manuel Suarez, 2 3-pointers so far here this evening for Chile. And there's a deep 3-pointer again by Hansel Atencia, second one of the night. Franco Morales, again, another player who's hit a few deep threes here tonight, of course. Well, there was the nutmeg play, of course, to Sebastian Suarez. Well, Brian Angola, of course, you can see every time he gets the basketball, Chile just trying to double team it in all cases. Not allow him to have any time or space on the ball. The man currently playing for Ike Athens.
Who will you become when the moment arrives and you're carrying the expectations of an entire nation, representing your people and their dreams, the colorful faces in the streets, the screaming fans in the stands? It's time to make your move. All eyes on you, all hope, all heart. Because when you win for all.
By Chacon. Could be a 3 straight turnovers. Moya may have to get a timeout as Puerto Rico go down and rock the house through Ortiz. They love it when the big man throws it down. This is De Jesus. Look at this. Gets it back to Ortiz.
Well, Mendes now looks for a handoff here. Oh, turns it over. Now, what do we have here? Well, the bells are ringing in transition as the NBA champion in 2018, Jordan Bell. Well, the bells, I said, were ringing. Liz. Over the shoulder pass. Elor Vargas. And now another turnover. Solano gets ahead. He goes for the blocking, the dunk, and a great hustle back by Alexander.
Oh!
So again, Cuba trying to go as much into depth as possible in this one. Stoll coming off one screen, finds Amigo. Oh my Lord! Amigo went to the bucket with the monster dunk.
And down the edge of the paint, off the mark from Joaquin Rodriguez, and Brazil in transition. Look out! A Brazilian blockbuster from Lucas Gias. Piquet has it picked off, Now he tries to chase back and wait for the cavalry to arrive. And it was played so patiently.
Delfino now coming off one screen. I turn it over. Ayata transition. Ayata gets rejected. Wow, what a block. Marcos Mares says, no en mi casa. Tú no eres bienvenido en Buenos Aires.
Abro Rojas on the pull-up. Too strong. Buzzer sounds. Play continues. There's the heave. It's good for Chile. Count it. Oh, the heave from Morales. Nothing but the bottom of the net. The highlight finish from him.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, out to the second half of this fixture here of the FIBA World Cup qualifiers between our hosts here in Barranquilla, Colombia, and the visitors, Chile, in which it is now a 2-point lead right now to the visitors, who have battled back and really challenged the home team. Well, make sure you download the official 2023 FIBA World Cup app. Download it on your smartphone, your tablet, where you can customize your experience to get all the best highlights, news, interviews, and stats that matter to you most. Remember, that is the official FIBA World Cup basketball app. Well, Chile are going to get the first possession here in the second half. They lead this one 35-33 over Colombia. Well, Chile have shot very impressively from the perimeter so far, 37% from downtown. Well, Suarez now turns it over. There's action. Jackson now comes up with a loose ball. Well, Colombia now just trying to find some rhythm and identity to their offense. Bogman Andrews now trying to back down against Manuel Suarez. Takes a tough one, doesn't get it. Well, Juan Teo couldn't come up with an offensive rebound, and now Franco Morales throws down Sebastian Suarez. Well, you can see Atentia trying to say that he didn't foul him, but of course, but my thing is, I didn't think Suarez was actually trying to shoot the ball. I felt like he was trying to pass it. A man who played his university basketball in the United States of America, Sebastian Suarez, makes the second free throw. Hortensia now just turns it over, throws it away. It's now Franco Morales. Well, Morales now goes all the way, gets rejected. Boy, Bogman Andrews said, "Not in my house." And now Juan Teo kicks out here to Hansel Atentia. Atentia now back out to Juan Teo. Can he make the three-pointer? Well, the perimeter shooting still poor here from Colombia. Well, Suarez now trying to make the most of a size mismatch against Hansel Atentia. Well, takes a turnaround jump shot, doesn't get it. Well, now Andrews looking to spin out, takes an extra step. Oh, he missed a layup. Well, he did everything but put the ball in the basket there. It's a beautiful move. Well, Carrion now kicks out to Franco Morales. He tries another three-pointer. He can't get it. Well, now Chile is struggling early on here from the field. Well, blocking foul is going to be called against Franco Morales. Angola, three in the corner, takes it. Too strong, and now Suarez ahead, finds him all the way. And again, lazy defense there by Colombia. Well, making no effort to run back there. Now it's a 6-point ball game. Well, Chile's biggest lead so far of the evening. Well, Jackson looking to isolate, takes a very tough shot and gets a poor shot there by Jackson. Well, Chile again, Herrera going all the way uncontested. Finds Carrion. Well, Herrera kicks out now. Suarez tries another three-pointer. Nothing but net from downtown. And Chile are running wild all over Barranquilla here in Colombia. Well, Colombia's defense, no identity, no heart right now. And they must call timeout. Well, Guillermo Moreno needs to find some answers from his players at the moment.
L hasta llegar a lo último. Vamos a llegar a L, doble curva. 1, 2, sale Tello, puerta atrás, mano a mano y venimos y hacemos la pantalla de transi. La última pantalla. Vamos a darle L continuo, continuo hasta llegar a lo último. No vamos a definir a lo que sea. Demos doble corte, pasa, hey, puerta atrás, mano a mano y venimos con él acá y terminamos con la pantalla arriba. Vamos, vamos, sube esa cara, sube esa cara.
Well, Sebastian Suarez Garcia left wide open. Monteo just too late to close out there. And nothing but net for the Chilean. Well, this is where Colombia now need players to step in and step up at the moment. And the problem for them has been the shot selection, movement off the ball. Monteo now trying to isolate here. Spinning out, finding Ibagwan Andrews under the basket, and he gets the and one. It's just a simple hustle play there. Cut to the basket by Ibagwan Andrews. And the assist coming from Monteo. Well, if he makes a free throw now, he can cut it out of a 6-point ball game. Huge play there for Colombia. Again, Teo pump fakes, goes up, doesn't get the and one. This is possibly going to be a 4-point play now here for Colombia if Monteo can make the free throws. Well, the foul is going to be called on Manny Suarez. Well, the free throw shooting again remains very poor here from Colombia. He makes the second one now. Well, Monteo now cuts it back down to a 6-point deficit. Morales kicks out another 3-pointer, 3 in the corner. 3 is good. And at the moment, Chile está fuego. As Herrera nails a triple from downtown. The assist coming from Franco Morales. Monteo pulls up the mid-range. Ibagwan Andrews offensive rebound. Well, action, Jackson tries a 3-point, doesn't get it. Ibagwan Andrews with another offensive rebound. Another foul's going to be called. And this time it's on Herrera. That's what Colombia needs right now. Someone to keep going in for those second chances and just to keep them in this game. Finds Brian Angola. Well, Angola's been very quiet so far. Spins out, kicks out this one to Jackson. Jackson all the way. And a charge is going to be called. Well, great play there by Manny Suarez. Let's take a look at the replay there. Suarez clearly outside the semicircle. Well, Colombia now trying to put that full court pressure, but Chile with a chance here to take the lead to double digits. Well, Morales almost turns it over, but he's going to keep it alive here, as it will now be a sideline ball here, or baseline ball, excuse me. Well, in essence, Colombia need to win this game by more than 14 points. Mateo comes up a loose ball. Finds Ibarguen Andrews, goes in, and a blocking foul. So Andrews going to the free throw line. The foul is on Darryl Jones. Well, the fact it was called a blocking foul is because Jones was inside the semicircle, so restricted area for charge calls. Well, Jackson now will come out of the game and take a breather here, as Romario Roque will come back into the game now for Colombia. As Ibarguen Andrews makes the first free throw. Well, makes them both now, and at the moment, he's becoming the best player so far here for Colombia in the third quarter. Well, running to the shot clock now. Jones now comes up with it. Jones goes all the way. Jones just lays it up with the finger roll off the backboard. Find Hansel Atencia, quick three in transition, and Hansel Atencia nails a much-needed three-pointer. Lifts the confidence and lights this arena up. That's back to a 6-point ball game. Remember, Colombia must win here tonight. And if they don't win by more than 14 points, then they got to beat Brazil in the next game. That's a good defense there. And Roque now here in transition. Roque left wide open. Why not? Pulls the trigger, takes it in and out, doesn't get it. Ibarguen Andrews, oh, he's got to go up with it. Well, 6 on the shot clock now. Hansel Atencia's got to get something going. Atencia now finds Teo. Teo's got to shoot it. Another three-pointer, 24-second violation. Well, Juan Teo should have shot the basketball. It's much better basketball now for Colombia. It was definitely more inspiring basketball here for the Colombians. Morales now just trying to deal with the full court pressure of Roque. And Jones puts it behind his back. Jones steals it. Now what do we have here? Juan Teo, transition. Buenas noches, Colombia, Barranquilla. Wow, Juan Teo has come ready to play. And all of a sudden, this crowd now just getting back into this game.
Jones, yo lo veo que está verticalizando. Nos vamos a quedar.
Bueno, pero no se ponga a picar la pelota entonces.
Acá tenemos que atacar, tenemos que verticalizar. Eso ni en falta están todavía. Vamos a jugar alto. Vamos a llegar alto. Vamos a dar la vuelta con Felipe y con Gerardo abajo, para que Felipe lo toque después a Franco, o si lo empezó Barro es lo mismo, queda abierto y Gerardo en carrera viene a jugar ese pick. Y cae fuerte Gerardo, porque ellos no toman la caída, ellos se quedaron con los cambios, con los pop nuestros. Entonces vos caes, a ver si entra un pase a la caída. Ahora, salida de la presión, saca Franco, Felipe en medio.
Well, it all starts with the defense here, but me llamo Juan Teo, me encanta baloncesto. Well, the big fella just trying to get the fanáticos, los aficionados de Colombia. Well, this is Barranquilla. Bienvenidos. Well, Teo now has had a very tough game to see, but it has 11 points. 5 rebounds away from a potential double-double for that matter. And Colombia 4 for 21 for the perimeter. Chile 8 for 19. 4-point lead out to the Chileans. Well, Jones now getting a handoff here. Well, Jones turns it over. Well, they find Hansel Atencia. Well, 2 possessions now. Roque left wide open 3. Doesn't get it. Bogman Andrews got to go up with it. Another foul. Well, this guy is playing like Dennis Rodman, going for every rebound at the moment, playing with that heart, playing with the hustle. That's a silly way that you see Suarez, along with Gerardo Isla, just putting the hands almost arching over. They just got to keep the hands up at that point. Bogman Andrews now. These are big free throws here for the man for Colombia. He makes the first one. Well, makes them both now. Okay, Colombia now the defense turning into baskets for them. Well, Atencia almost caused another turnover, but we got a foul on the ground here against Hansel Atencia. Well, sideline ball now here to Chile. Holding on to a 2-point lead now here. Well, Sebastian Suarez now the ball in his hands. Got it by Angola. Deep 3. Oh, baby! Sebastian Suarez right in the face of Brian Angola. Well, puts it back to a 5-point ball game. Chile 50-45. Well, Roque that just gets away with a 2-handed push. Well, has to force up a Hail Mary 3. And what was he thinking? There was plenty of time on the shot clock. And again, Coach Moreno está confundido. I mean, he's confused by that one. You gotta love that from Action Jackson there saying, hey ref, he fouled me actually. Well, Herrera now on the ball here. And another foul. I mean, well, Jackson's gotta reassert himself there on defense and try to figure out what's actually Montaño. It's a very silly foul to give away because now he's going to do the free throw line here for 2 shots. Well, 2 free throws now for Sebastian Herrera. He makes the first one. Where the traveling fans, possibly from Santiago, making the journey up here. Well, he missed the second free throw. It's back to a 6-point ball game. Juan Teo now secures a rebound. He's going to bring the ball up here. Point guard Juan Teo. Angola coming off one screen. Mateo has struggled from the perimeter. He continues to struggle. Again, he settles for a lot of downtown shots. And really, you got to think Juan Teo's got to take the ball in the post. Another three-pointer. Herrera nails it. Well, that is simply guapo triple. A beautiful shot from downtown. Roque hesitates now. Almost lost it. Now there's 5 seconds on the shot clock here for Chile, for Colombia, excuse me. Well, quick shot, can't get it. Another offensive rebound here for Colombia. The left wide open, why not? Takes it, but it's way off the mark. This is where Colombia lose their identity. Well, Rocky comes up with a steal now. Good defense. And lays that one up for 2 points. But okay now. Doesn't want to commit any more fouls, though. You don't want to send Chile to the free throw line. It's going to be an 8-second violation. Has to be an 8-second violation. But Roque can't just play with the hard determination as Aguirre. I'll never get the ball over the half court. Angola, quick catch and shoot from downtown, and again, a very poor shot selection. And that has been the story of the night here for Colombia. All the way, Morales lays it up. And the help side defense by Colombia, nowhere to be seen. It's back to a 9-point ball game. Well, Rocket is going to get called for an offensive foul push-off. Great defense by Franco Morales. On 10 on the shot clock here for Chile is Manny Suarez trying to get the post up here. All the way the basket goes in, doesn't get it. Well, Teo almost turned it over, keeps it alive. Well, 10 seconds now. This is where Brian Angola gives up the hands on Tencia. Tencia for 3, takes it. Well, the follow-up, Juan Teo. And that was much needed there for Colombia. So cut it back down to a 7-point ball game. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the third quarter, Chile retain their dominance over Colombia, 56-49 here. 1 quarter to go in this FIBA World Cup qualifying matchup between Colombia and Chile. Well, Colombia 4 for 27 from downtown. Chile just shooting under 50% from the perimeter. Exactly 50% from within inside the rainbow. Colombia still dominating the rebounds. Here are the highlights from the third quarter. For Chile's perimeter shooting is what's kept them ahead in this game so far, only by 7 points. But again, you can see the transition defense by Colombia just saying it all. But Sebastian Suarez, 2 big triples so far here in the third quarter. Bargain Andrews, another player who's made a huge difference for Colombia with the offensive rebounds. And again, it's the same story. Morales makes a penetration, kicks out to Carrera. Carrera left wide open. There was another 3-pointer, third of the night so far for Hansa Atentia. And Juan Teo time. Well, remember, Colombia must win here tonight, and if they don't win by more than 14 points, they then have to beat Brazil in 2 days' time. Chile can cement their position in the second round with a win here tonight. Well, Hansa Atentia tries another 3-pointer, way off the mark, doesn't get it. Mateo now turns it over. Colombia can push one more time with Franco Morales, a no-look pass. It goes out of bounds. That is gonna be Colombia balls. Carrion could not contain the basketball. Well, Peña now in the game here for Colombia. Angola now in a few seconds. Angola's got to get a shot off. They got to shoot it. Well, they force it up. Again, they don't get it. Another poor offense there from Colombia. Suarez now in a few seconds. Suarez trying to go all the way to the basket. Suarez hangs in the air, doesn't get it. I think the officials want to bring it back as they call the 24-second violation. Colombia probably disappointed they weren't able to get out of transition. As Valencia goes to the bench, take a breather. Tensi now throws it to Juan Teo. Kicks out with Peña, pump fakes. Peña puts up a little floater, doesn't get it. And there's the first team foul in the fourth quarter. It's on Carrion. You just get the feeling now for Colombia, if they can get into the penalty and get to the free throw line, probably give themselves a chance to probably get it back in this game. I think about it, 7 points is not too much, but the flow of this game right now, 7-point margin is quite a big mountain to climb, of course. Looking for Brian Angola. It's a poor pass there. Taylor kicks out to Jackson. Jackson pump fakes. Jackson all the way, goes up and gets fouled. And he'll go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. Second team foul against Chile. Well, he makes the first free throw. Well, 2 for 2 for the charity stripe, cutting it down to a 5-point ball game with 8 minutes to go here. Colombia still hanging on desperately, needed to win this game. And Morales now heavily gotten here by Hanso Atencia in the lane now. The ball is everywhere. Another three-pointer. Herrera doesn't get it. And he's led with the offensive rebound. Well, Manny Suarez now has the mismatch. Manny Suarez almost turns it over. A loose ball. Colombia come up with it. Atencia coming off one screen, step back, big three. Oh, baby! Hansel Atencia with a huge three-pointer. Well, 4 for 1 on the night here for the Colombian. And that's where all his points have come so far this evening. 4 for 10 from downtown for Hansel Atencia. Well, Suarez for 3. Suarez responds and he says, muchos gracias. Well, he has been cold-blooded from downtown. 4 for 4 for Sebastian Suarez. Well, Teo spinning out. Pena gets fouled. Oh, traveling violation. Well, Pena turns it over. That's the right call. I mean, it's a traveling violation. I thought they were going to call a foul on Manny Suarez, but Pena gets called for the traveling violation. 5-point ball game still. Well, Morales all the way. Morales looking to kick this one out under the basket and beautifully executed. 7-point ball game now. Gola under the basket, finding Bagonangi's got to go up with it. Well, does a 360 kind of pivot around at the end. Makes the bucket. A beautiful play there by Brian Angola to dish that one off to Ibago Andrews. Well, he now moves up to 14 points. Well, Morales kicks out there, the pump fake. Huge three, doesn't get it. Well, foul is going to be called against Jackson there. Oh, it's going to be called on Juan Teo. Well, Suarez pump fakes. Suarez turns it over, and Angola comes up with it. Brian Angola, wow, he's going to throw it down with a one-handed jam, but he lost it. And Angola's body language, you can see, looks like mental fatigue is really settling in. He's had a tough game here this evening. Well, Morales with a deep three, doesn't get it, and goes out of bounds, and that is going to be Colombia ball with 5:24 to go. We're looking for Hansel Atencia. Atencia now looking to isolate, made a big three-pointer. Earlier was looking for another one, takes another one, doesn't get it, and again Colombia. The foul has been committed, so it's going to be 2 free throws now here to carry on. Well, Dacio Carrion missed the first free throw. He's had a tough game here this evening. Well, so far, the 2 points here, 2 field goal attempts, with 2 assists and 2 rebounds. They missed both free throws, and again, very poor there. Well, under 5 minutes to go now. Colombia still hanging in there, of course, but doesn't look like they're going to win the head-to-head for sure, but they definitely still need to win this game. Mateo now, another kick out. There's the pump fake. Puts up a little floater, doesn't get it. It goes out of bounds, and it's the same story now for Colombia. Well, beautiful shot there by Sebasite. Suarez, and he now moves up to 16 points, of course. Well, actually moves up to 18, excuse me. Back to a 7-point ball game. Mateo looking for options under the basket. Beautiful play there. Zibagan Andrews. Well, he moves his tally up as well. Well, 4 minutes ago, 16 points for Zibagan Andrews. Well, Hanso Atencia trying to gamble on defense. Well, 6 in the shot clock now. Herrera's got to get something going. Herrera almost turns it over now. Mateo. It's another charge. Oh, blocking foul and one. Well, I think Franco Morales has a case there. I thought it was an offensive foul. I felt Franco Morales. Well, here's a turnover. Brian Angola keeps it alive now. Let's have a look here. It's possible because maybe he got there a little bit late, but I felt that was a charge. And Morales, of course. That's now been cut down to a 2-point ball game. Colombia just will not go away. Brian Angola just reaching in a little too aggressively. I believe that's the 3rd team foul now here for Colombia. Well, 3:24 to go now. Colombia trailing by 2 points. Chile just trying to hang on here. Remember, if they win this, they'll go to the next round. Colombia, that'll be the end, but Colombia must win here this game, and then they must win against Angola. Almost stole it. Well, 6 seconds now. Carry on, force it up. Carry on off the backboard. It's back to a 4-point ball game now. Just over 3 minutes ago. And Andrews keeps it alive. Well, he is single-handedly keeping Colombia in this one. And another foul, and the discipline of Colombia's defense really is just letting them down right now. There's no need to commit like this. Atencia's got no arguments whatsoever. Again, you have to play with a lot more intelligence than that. Hanso Atencia. Again, he's fouled out of the game. That's going to be a huge loss now to Colombia. Well, Herrera now got it here by Brian Angola. That's a huge three. Way off the mark, doesn't get it. Zibagan Andrews now finds Roque. Roque now bumped in the air, doesn't get it. Kicks out to Brian Angola. Well, Colombia can tie the game up with a 2. They can take the lead with a 3-pointer. Angola now steps back. Hail Mary, doesn't get it. Suarez with the pump fake. Suarez with a step back. Doesn't get it. The rebound secured by Jackson. Jackson looking to go all the way. Jackson again forces up a very poor shot there. Another three-point three is up, no good. And now Colombia with another chance here. Quinteo kicks out. Roque takes a shot, he's fouled. Whoa, he almost got the at one. Well, Roque is going to go to the free throw line here for 2 shots. Well, you feel right now it's the emotional fatigue right now here for Chile. The physical fatigue really has settled in here against Colombia. It's a silly foul to give away, because if he makes that, they can take the lead, of course, but well, these are huge free throws now here for Roque. Well, Romario Roque makes the first one. Missing offensive rebound. Bogman Andrews, he gets fouled. See, Bogman Andrews now with the chance to give Colombia the lead. Well, this is phenomenal. Well, Chile now really have put themselves in danger. Yeah, but Chile, this is the team that knocked him out of the FIBA AmeriCup qualifiers. The likelihood of Colombia going and defeating Brazil is going to be very unlikely in 2 days, but you get the feeling right now Chile are probably very much tired of seeing Colombia. Well, if he makes one, can tie the game up. If he makes both, give a 1-point lead now here to Colombia. I think they're trying to see who entered early there. Was it the offense or the defense? That's what they need to make the decision based on now. I think the officials now are still deciding, because if the Colombian players entered early before the Chileans, it should be Chile ball actually, but we'll find out very shortly. Well, the free throws now will stand. It will be 2 free throws here to Bogman Andrews. Well, if he makes one, as I mentioned, he ties the game up, makes both. He gives Colombia a 1-point lead. There's been a delay now. Oh, he missed it. Well, the pressure has got to him. He must make this free throw. He must tie this game up. Makes the second one. And Colombia have battled back and they have tied the game up. Ibargüen and Andrews.
Vamos a sacar de atrás. Mani, lo vas a liberar. Vamos a ver, lo va a liberar a Seba. Y Franco va a sacar, ¿sí? Y tenemos a Darrol y a Chapa acá. Si ellos no cortan, si ellos no quieren seguir jugando al suplementario, llegamos acá, llegamos acá. Y acá jugamos. Mani, Darrol, Chapa, Franco, Seba, 4 abiertos, sin pick temprano. Mani va a jugar el pick, faltando 8 segundos para la posesión. Y tenemos que verticalizar, estamos en bonus ya. Estamos en bonus. Y mirá, nos queda una para dar a nosotros, nos queda una para dar si tenemos que defender. Yo tengo otro tiempo más. Tranquilo, dale, vamos. 1, 2, 3.
Well, it's going to be a very hectic last minute now here for both these two teams. It's Colombia who need the victory more so than Chile. If you think about it right now, of course, that's Anthems fouling out for Colombia. It was a big loss, but Ibargüen and Andrews leading all scores in this game so far with 19 points. Sebastian Suarez for Chile, he has 18. Monteo with 13 as well for the Colombians. Oh, Colombia do not want to foul Chile. Don't want to send them to the free throw line. Well, Morales now goes all the way. Morales, a little floater off the backboard, doesn't get it. And now Teo here in transition under the basket. Ibargüen and Andrews has got to go up with it. Well, there's the foul committed. And that's exactly what Colombia did not want to do. They did not want to send Sebastian Suarez to the free throw line. Oh, no, it's not a team foul. Sorry, excuse me. So there was one foul to give. My apologies there. Ibargüen and Andrews had to go up with that one. Again, great pressure there. Oh, it wasn't, excuse me, I was correct, yeah. Well, my apologies to myself, actually. So Suarez now, big free throws here. Just got to step up and make them both. Oh, he missed it. And Juan Teo applauding the home crowd. And all Suarez has to do is step up and make this free throw. He makes the second one. We got a timeout now as Colombia want to took it over at Seba Suarez. Excuse me, Manny Suarez. He get very angry at himself.
Hacemos corner. Angola a este lado. Romario. Jackson. Tello. Perdón. Hey. Angola la trae. Aquí. A Tello. Acá se viene Jackson. Acá está el Romario. Hey. Acá está Ibargüen. Lo que vamos a hacer es pasamos esto hasta aquí con calma. Hey, no necesitamos triples. Venimos. No, que hagamos con 24. Hey, salimos acá. Ahora Angola va a pantallar a Ibargüen aquí. Y si no, Tello pantalla Angola y sale. La misma corner lo llevamos hasta acá, escalonada. Pero cuando se devuelva Angola, se devuelve con esta pantalla. Ojo Romario. Perdón, Jackson. Ojo acá. Ojo a este pase aquí.
Well, this is going to be a big possession out here for Colombia, down by 1. Chile, all they need is a stop. And again, they don't want to foul Colombia. They don't want to send them to the free throw line. If you're Colombia right now, you need to put the ball in the hands of that man right there, Brian Angola. There's 11 seconds difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Well, looking for Angola. They go down low, hit Ibago and Andrews. Andrews goes up and he makes it. That's a 1-point lead to Colombia. And Ibago and Andrews makes up for his mistake in the previous play. Could that missed free throw by Manny Suarez be the difference?
Si vamos a la línea, tenemos que agarrar los dos.
O meter los dos, sí. No. Vamos a sacar de acá. Vamos a tratar de que quede una sola pelota. Si sacamos de acá, son dos. Vamos a sacar de acá. Entonces, Manny, lo sacás a Seba. ¿Sí? Franco, Chapa Darro, lo que hicimos antes. A ver si ponemos un grande, ponemos Ibargüen acá. Si cambia, es mejor para el traslado, no presiona tanto. Ponemos el balón fuerte, a ver si nos quieren cortar. Si avanzamos, si ellos se juegan a doblar, el que repone, pase de seguridad. No abajo el aro, pase de seguridad. Y a ver si hay un 2 por 1, a ver si podemos seguir atacando. Si ellos no cortan, la tenemos que tirar sobre el final. La tiramos.
Well, that was a huge play there by Ibago and Andrews. A mismatch against Seba Suarez. I thought they were going to put the ball in the hands of Brian Angola, of course, but well, this is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. 16.6 seconds left. Chile down by 1. Well, Manny Suarez has the ball in his hands. Colombia don't want to foul. But Suarez now looking to get the ball up. Finds Herrera. Well, Herrera's got to do something with it. Herrera now pump fakes for the win. Doesn't get it. And Colombia escape with the victory. And just like in the FIBA AmeriCup qualifiers, Colombia continued to haunt Chile. It was Colombia that kicked Chile out of contention to qualify for the FIBA AmeriCup. And Colombia give themselves a chance. They stay alive here in the 2023 FIBA World Cup qualifiers. Well, Chile have won the head-to-head against Colombia, but if Colombia can do the impossible, which is defeat Brazil in 2 days' time, and if Chile lose the next game, it will be Chile once again that goes out. But Colombia lived to fight another day here. Ibago and Andrews really did lead the way for Colombia. Brian Angola was a tough game for him. Had some Atencia fouled out. But you're going to start to have the feeling that Colombia are just tired of seeing, or excuse me, Chile are just tired of seeing Colombia. But Colombia just played well in the fourth quarter, coming back where it really mattered. Ibago and Andrews was the difference in this game. Being that presence in the low post and just ensuring that Colombia had a chance in this one. Here are some of the top highlights from the game, of course. Big thing in this game, of course, is the fact that, you know, Colombia were able to use the size and physicality in the low block to keep themselves in this one. And that is essentially what kept them in the game in the end. Well, really was the fourth quarter in the end. Bogman Andrews just playing under the basket, getting all the rebounds, of course. Well, Chile had a 9-point lead at one point in the fourth quarter, but Colombia just kept battling back and refused to give up. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us, but right now it is Buenas noches here in Barranquilla.